Hello everybody, welcome to H&H Express Model and Scale Trains, the Tuesday live stream. I hope everybody had a good weekend and a good start of the week, so just let me know if the audio is good. So let's see who is in the house. I see Tom from Tom Houston Model Railway. Welcome for joining. Let me put my other glasses on. No, it's the wrong one. All those different glasses. Eyes are not getting well. I see Wolfsek Scenics BW. Welcome, Wolfsek. I see Peter Jackson from the Chiddle Heat. Welcome, Heat. Uh, sorry, Peter. Hey, Andy from Hot Dog Pilot. Andy is there. Welcome, Andy. Let me see. I see John Benecki. Welcome, John. And let me see. Did I miss anybody else? I see also Lee from Ainfield Road Layout in the Loft. Welcome. So the sound is better than before. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I heard it in my headset that it was a little bit less, so hopefully it's better. Thank you, Tom. Let's see if that works. Let me see. Does it work? Yeah, that works. And yeah, if you could give me a thumbs up on the videos, that's also good for the analytics. So let me see. Did I miss any questions? I see a question from Hi. Well, this is a train channel, not a guitar channel. No, the guild is guitar is working out. I still need to do a setup, but I'm gonna wait until it's stabilized. The height of the string at the bridge end is too high for my purposes, and I think that the neck could get a little bit more relief because I think it's a little bit too straight. But I will sort that out. No worries, no worries. I have done that with other guitars as well. Even my first acoustic guitar, it took me 30 years to get it almost right. I still need to lower the action on that one a little bit more. Hey, I see Sprue and Glue. Welcome, Sprue. How are you doing? Hope you had a good live stream yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't there. I had a lot of work to do, so otherwise I would have joined. So yeah, and I wasn't able to join the live stream from Andy as well on the Sunday because he does his live stream there. So and I actually didn't have time to do to check on the replay. So, but I will certainly do that. I will certainly do that. So, anybody else joined in? I don't think so. So, I don't know if you saw it, but Dino from Dino's Model Railway Shed, Dino, he passed the 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed to him, just please do so and bring him up a little bit higher and higher above the 1,000 subscribers. So and also give him a thumbs up on his videos too. So as usual, the live stream lists, I'm not gonna name them because I think everybody already saw that list passing by. That we have various live streams on various days. If you know any live stream which is around there in the model railway, just let me know. Hey, there is Anthony. Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider, the Merklin outsider. How are you doing, Anthony? I hope everything is okay, and also that Kian of Cayenne is also feeling much better now. So hope that all is okay at your end. So yeah, I'm just letting the live streams pass by just for references. If I see somebody new here, then I will definitely go over all of them. So, and there is one thing, Steve Childers. I don't know if you have seen it. The coming weeks, he will not do a live stream because he is moving house. So he is moving to, what is it, Oklahoma City, I believe so. So he moved from Tampa, Florida to Oklahoma. Hello, Make92. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Ah, okay. Hello, Kyan. So that's good news. So Kyan seems to be well, and he says hello. Well, hello from high, or hi from high. So that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So yeah, you may have seen the thumbnail. That is in regards to lights and a new power section, something like that, and a control board. Well, I mentioned it many live streams ago that I was going to build build a control board so that I could see on which track there was power, because it's not always that the train is running on that track where there is power, but I would like to see, and I also would like to see which direction the power goes. So does it go forward or does it go backward? Because my system, as all of you know, sniffs the DCC bus, but it uses its own power system. So I want to make it a little bit neater than what I have now. If I'm going to show you a picture, I think everybody runs away because of all the wires which are there. So, but I'm going to redo it, and I'm also going to use again the Arduino Mega where the program runs on. But yeah, I'm gonna use some framing where the cables go into so that it is much neater and that you can easily see it. But on top of that, I would like to make connectors so that I can pass the connectors through. And today I got mail. I got this one in the postage. Those are all connectors which I'm using for the lights in Buddytown and in Codyville. And the maximum what they have is 6 wires. So that would be these types. Hope you can see it. And this is the other side. So with the pins in. And you need to make them yourselves. So you have a lot of small pins which you need to solder. And I like seeing the hardware that runs your layout. Yeah, you bet. I don't think anybody else would like to see it, but I will. You know what? I'm gonna show it to you. Let me let me set this camera or set this phone up so that I can show it. Oh, hopefully the system will pick it up. me see, is that this one? No, it's not this one. Is that wires in and squeezes? Let me quickly set this phone up, if it's not already set up. Video capture device. Hello, Ben from Eagle Creek. How are you doing? So let me see if I have that one already. No. Gonna create a new one. Just bear with me. Yes. So I presume you're still at work, Ben? Let me see if this one works. Number 4. Yeah. Okay. So you should be able to see it. But it looks that it's a little bit small. Just let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm still laid up after my accident. Oh, okay. So hope your recovering goes well. So here you can see the system which is powering everything. So all red lights, LEDs, and but let me put some lights there. Hopefully I can get up again. So that is the whole system which runs it. So there's a power supply, a lot of relays, a lot of cabling, and yeah, we love fairy lights, yeah, and the flux capacitor. Oh, let me go back to this one. So here you had it. I'm not going to show anything more on that one. Let me go back. So I saw a question, are those crimp GST connectors? No. Well, yeah, actually yes. But what I do is I solder them. Well, Peter, too technical for me. You stick with DCC, it's just 2 wires. Don't think so. It's more than 2 wires. So let me, do I have a, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. No, probably not. Probably not. It's also not focusing. I switched the autofocus off so that it stays here. But you can see it's, let me do it. So it's a very small connector. And what I do is I solder them. And then I clip the connections, and then you have, but those are very small connectors, and the connectors itself you have in 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pins, so you can easily drop them. I will show you that later at Codyville, because that is one of the things which I want to show. So let me see. So Andy asked how the ankle is from Ben. So he did some spraying yesterday, built a chimney stack for the layout. Oh, guess I stood up too long because your ankle is in bits today. Okay. Yeah, well, that's what I have with my back. I have lower back pain, so I already took a painkillers. I was busy at the caravan to continue a section of the fence which is around my lot, and I was sitting on my knees just to put a one of the studs in, and it just hit me. So well, and I thought I'm gonna take a high chair with me, but it's too low because you won't see me if I'm sitting. So I will stand, but that's fine. I almost sit the whole day, so. But coming back to you, Peter, in regards to DCC, I assume that you have multiple wires going to your layout, and that you have a booster installed, that you have controls for your turnouts, so for your snails or whatever turnout you use. So you have several wires going underneath the layout as well. Because and if you have a loop back, then you need to make sure that it is isolated and that you have a how is it called, when you do a loop back, that the power is reversed, so a reversing loop. And here what I have is I have everything divided in power sections. So every power section on my layout, and let me do that. So yeah, I know it's dark over there, but that's for a reason. But I have several power sections, and every power section has its own cabling. So it's all the way how you look at it. Hey, I see Grandpa Rails. Welcome, Grandpa. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Oh, I see that something. Oh, that one needs to go down. So, and did I miss anybody else? Okay, your layout is quite small, so you don't need a booster. Well, a booster would be needed if you're running multiple trains. So, but usually, correct me if I'm wrong, a regular station can run, what is it, 3 or 5 amps. So and it all depends if you're HO or not. So yeah, I'm running N scale, but yeah, it all depends which you have. You only have 2 droppers per track section. How many track sections do you have? So you have a bus underneath your layout and then droppers from each track to that bus. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, everybody already saw the layout. Nothing has changed. I actually didn't run a train. So okay. So connected to the bus wire. Let me see. I made a change. I added the logo to the pages. Oh, come on. So it's in front of the text. So I need to correct that. So yeah, 2 droppers per track section and connected to the bus. Okay. Hey, there is Dino. Welcome, Dino, and congratulations in getting the 1,000 subscribers. So I already said to the rest, if you're not already subscribed to Dino, just go to Model Railway Chat Dino and give him a thumbs up on the videos and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, congratulations from me too. I see that Peter also congratulated you in the chat. So well done, well done. So and we all can use some subscribers to grow our channels. So I'm now stick at 476 for a while now. Well, it dropped off and it came back, and now it got back on the on 476. So we'll see. But this year was a good year already for my channel because I grew over the 150 subscribers, which is almost 4 times more than what I did last year. So yeah, let's see if I can get a train running. As you can see, there is one section which is red. I still have an issue with the power report back, but I think that will be solved when I have a control panel next to it, because in that control panel there will be LEDs and there will also be resistors, dropping resistors there, so that it is measuring constant current, and when I add power to it and the train runs, then the current is higher, so I can set some better thresholds. So let me see. The train which I have is, let me go to this one. It is still the NS 1127, which is on there. So let me start engine driver and see if everything works, because I had not tested it. Let me see if there is power on the track. No, there is no power. So let me power it on. Yeah, there is no power. And I'm gonna select a generic one. So yeah, so I hear something buzzing, so that's good. Oh, there it goes. So I had to reset everything. Okay, so that's not going the right way. Let me flip the turnout. Yeah, everything was reset, so let me change the turnout to, that one needs to be there, that one needs to be there. Let me move it back. So at least let me see if everything runs. Okay. It stopped. Where is it? Hopefully I can reach it. So that's nice if you have a stick like this. It runs again. Let me put a little bit more power on it. So, hey, I see a new one. Hello, Charlie's Train Depot. Good morning to you. It's evening here. So, presumably you are in the US. So, welcome to my stream. So, if you did not see it already, let me try to show you the layout. So, this is the layout. I have here a shadow station, Kevin's yard, which is not connected. I have Buddy's town over there, and I will show you that in a minute. Next to that, which is not on this feed, is a village called Codyville, and I have over there Dino's staging yard. Hey, we see another one, Newlyn Railway. Welcome, Newlyn. So, you're editing videos. Well, that's good. Well, the next video is ready for Thursday, so I'm working on new videos, and I mentioned in the previous live stream that I'm doing some projects building on it, and that also has to do with lights. It has to do with the river. It has to do with bridges. So a lot of things. But yeah, the train is running in the outer track. Southern California. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. It is still a work in progress. So, but yeah, I'm more a electronics guy because the others, they requested if I could show the my power section, because I built my own power section on it. So, and you can see my train running throughout the layout, but I see that it doesn't update it correctly at this moment. But this is the layout as it is. The blue one is my main track, and then you have the yellow and the green, which is the shadow station and the staging yard, and then on the complete left there is the Dino's staging yard. So I used to have I built two helixes, but I took them apart again because I don't have too long a distance to drop 6 centimeters or just over 2 inches of height. So I couldn't use the helix. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna build a shadow station and an extra staging yard. So, and at this moment there is a cleaning wagon behind, and the cleaning wagon, it's actually just a cargo wagon. And let me move over to that, and it has a pad which cleans the track. And here you can see that this pad already took a lot of dirt off the track, and I take that off and I put new stuff on it, and then let it run for a while. And mostly the train which is running now, that runs fairly good also on a dirty track. So yeah, that helps a lot. And I'm now cleaning only the outer loop, but I can also go to the inner loop. Let me go back to the 4 cameras. Where is it? So here you have various cameras, 6 cameras in total. One which shows the whole overview, which is over there. Then in the middle section, that is the railway station. And I still need to work on that one, and that is one of the projects, because the railway station will have sensors in detecting the train. And what I do, and I can show you that with one train which I have here. So if you're looking closer, there is a magnet glued at the bottom of this track. And that magnet, there are sensors, Hall sensors and read sensors underneath the shadow station, and that's what I'm going to do with the train station as well, so that it detects that the train is coming into the station and then also leaves it. I also have some messaging on it, but unfortunately it's not too loud at this moment, and I can't plug it in OBS because it comes from another computer. Otherwise I would have let you hear that. So that when a train is detected at a certain position on the track, that a message is running um, at the train station. I see my system has a little bit trouble. So thank you, Charlie. Thank you. And yeah, I'm still working on getting multiple trains running at the same time. But yeah, as I said, I like to work with a lot of electronics, which means I'm using JMRI as a view, and I'm using DCC EX station as base message, but I use my own power section to control the whole track. But next to that, the city is controlled via JMRI so that it all hits lights. So let me stop this train. Okay. So because then I'm gonna move over to yeah, system has a little bit trouble. It's a little bit slow, but that's probably because I ran the other camera as well. So let me see, where is that scene? I think it's that one. So let's go over to that one. So this is a top view of Codyville, which is this section, and we have Buddytown. And if you're looking at the Buddytown, you see several lights. But I will also dim some lights here in the room. So let me dim some lights. So you see that the town. So I gave it names of animals, of my dogs and my son's cat. There are several lights on there. Those are controlled by JMRI. And I'm working on getting at the same result with Codyville. And that's a project which I'm working on. Let me see, did I miss anything? Oh, no, I didn't miss anything. Okay. So I'm working on getting lights into each building. And the problem what I have here is that all these buildings are already built. So let me add a little bit light so you can see it. Yeah. So, but I was already able to work on this building. I took off the roof. I was able to do that on this building as well. I still need to glue the roof back. I was able to remove the roof here, and you see that there is nothing in there. So I'm gonna drill a hole. Hope you can see it over there. And then I'm gonna make two compartments, one for the the attic and one for the bottom, and then have two lights in there, and then I'm gonna control that. The other buildings, because they are a little bit far away, I will take this board off because I can slide it out here and I can turn it. That's what I'm gonna do later. And for the church, because the church is removable, I already took off the tower, and for the church itself, I can easily get in here. But since this is white, I need to paint it black inside, or I need to put a box inside. But if I put a box inside, I need to cut some holes for the windows here, which I think it's easier to paint it black inside and then put several lights in. So the church will have several lights. The tower will have lights at two positions. So at the clock height and here at this height. So there will be an extra compartment. So the church will have multiple lights as well. And then I'm going to drill a hole and connect it. And the way I'm going to connect it is with this this is the PCA 9685. It's a servo driver board, and I added already the correct address to it. And that is what I actually would like to show you, because I have one section completed here. So this is our two greenhouses. This is a shed, and as you can see in the shed, I already added a LED to the ceiling. So this one is already connected. The only thing what I have to do is glue it down. This house has for the attic an LED, and for the ground floor an LED. And I also did that with this building over here. So that one is the same layout as this building. And I'm working my way through to get most of the buildings done. Some of the buildings, like this one, they have paper inside. So it's a little bit different here. But I will try to get it as good as possible, and that's why I made a test setup. Let me see. On Tuesday nights, the Dutch power company let on an extra power station when I could laugh. Yeah, that's because of all the lights. Yes, indeed. Oh, you posted it twice. Maybe the windmill could power the layout. Yeah, well, the windmill works, but the problem is I still need to isolate the AC wires from the DC wires, because it's causing a problem. Next week the windmill is replaced by graphite moderator reactor. Yeah. So, but let me turn off this. Wrong one. So let me turn off that light, and let me move over to the what is it? This one. I move the camera, so let me turn it that way. So I made a test program with an Arduino. That's going to look when you get it lit up. Yeah, well, I will show you that. So let me go to the test program. So so you should see my mouse. I have two buildings. Actually, let me see. Let me go an overview of the buildings which I have. So these are all the buildings with the numbers. So I have the station is number 1, but there are no lights in it. Then I have number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is currently still in progress. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 14. We don't have any 13 on this layout. That is actually the street lights. 14 is the town hall. 16 is the windmill. So we have various street lights in Codyville. The street lights still need to be mounted and connected. Then we have starting with 20 at the top right corner, 20A, 20B, 21A, that's where I took the roof off. 21B, that's where I have already lights in. 22 is where they are building new houses. Then we have 23, that's also an area where new houses are built. I have 24, and 24 is the one with the greenhouses, greenhouses. Then we have 25A and 25B, and no, I just said the street lights are on 13, Andy. The street lights are on 13. I could, instead of putting the name street lights on there, I could put in 13, but yeah, what is 13? That's the road. So we have 25B, 26, 27A and 27B, and 28 and 29A and 29B. And 29A and B, those are on removable sections. So that's why I combined them. So this is the overview. No problem, no problem. So this is the overview of all the buildings which I have, and yeah, the ones in Buddytown, except for 1 and 6, they all lit up, and it is all done automatically by JMRI. So, but now let's go to this section. So I have here a camera. So this camera is live feed on this position, and it looks towards the windmill in the back. So if JMRI decides to light up lights, then you will see that. Definite KISS violation. So let me go to the Arduino program, which I created for testing. And so the only thing what I have to do is I have to enter for the building number. So we have building number 21B, which is not, I will turn the camera over to that building later. Yeah. And we have 24B. I accidentally added the B, but it's just 24. And the numbers below it gives me the ground floor, then the first floor. Yeah, in the Netherlands, the first floor is the second floor in the US. So that's why I don't call the ground floor the first floor, but that's my numbering scheme. Then we have the GHR, which is the greenhouse right and the greenhouse left. And then we have a shed. So if I add 2400 here, then as you can see, the light at the ground level of the house will go on, and it will automatically go off after a few seconds. So now let me do 2404. That would be the shed, and you see the shed lights up, and then the lights go down, go out. So that works. So let me see how it looks in one of the greenhouses. 2403, that's the left one. So we have lights in the greenhouse on the left side. And I can do 2402, which is the right one. There are also two LEDs in, so that works. So, and the last one to test for this area is 2401, because that is the attic in the house, and you see that light lit as well. So for me, it's now important that I get every building done, and then I'm gonna reconnect it back to JMRI. The same what I did with the with Buddytown, and as you can see in the back, there is. Okay, Charlie, thank you for joining. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next stream. And thank you for joining. So in the back, you see that for one of the stores, there is light on the first floor and on the second floor. So what I can do as well, because that's one of the tests which I did, I can also check if all the lights can run at the same time. So I enter 2499, and you see all the lights on that section run. So that means that that section is done. And let me try move the camera over to, let me see if I can get there. Yeah. To the other building, which is building 21B. If I'm gonna test it, then with 2115, which would be the attic, you see in the attic the light lit as well, and 2114, that is, and you hardly can see it, but it is on. But at the front of it, you can definitely see it as well. So that makes two buildings which now currently have. Yeah, don't work too hard, Charlie. So two buildings on Codyville, they now can be controlled. And let me move the camera a little bit so you can see it. So you see that I have two controllers here, and those are the controller which I showed you, the PCA 9685. It's a servo driver. So if I think that, for example, in the greenhouse, so let me move a little bit to the greenhouse. So, and if I put the light in the greenhouse as well, so 2403, no, 2402. If I think, hello, Mystic John, welcome to the stream. No, you're just in time. I was just testing the lights in two houses on Buddytown. So if I think that that light is too bright, then I can adjust it. I can dim the LED because of making use of that servo controller. So, so yeah, welcome, Mystic. So yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. I hope you as well. I hope you had a good weekend. So in the servo controllers, because these are all using PWM signals, you can use that to lower the brightness on the LED. There are dropping resistors in between the LEDs and the and each pin of the motor drive or the servo driver, but that is just to avoid any short circuit if the LED dies and it causes a short circuit, then you still have your protection of the resistor. So let me go back to this overview and add a little bit light to it. Turn it a little bit so you can see it. So I have the Arduino over here and then two servo controllers over here. But what I'm gonna do, and that's what I did with the with BuddyTown as well, I'm gonna make a I2C bus where each controller is connected to. And these controllers, they will be screwed underneath the layout. So you see here that I use connectors to connect it to the pins of the servo driver, and so that will be all fitted underneath. And in the last live stream, I also showed you the street lights. So, but let me move up to the other camera. It's a little bit dark, so I'm gonna make some light again. Thank you, Mystic, John. So let me add a little bit light here. So that one, and that one, so you can see me a little bit better. So I bought street lights for BuddyTown, and they have warm white lights. But I thought, well, they are a little bit small. I actually measured them, and the height is reasonable, okay. But I think they can be lifted a little bit more up. So I checked and I found from older lights which I had that I had still some a bushing over here. So I added that one. So I added another centimeter, which is 1.60 meters in real life. So this comes a little bit higher, and those will be positioned on the streets of of Codyville. So let me go back to the repair because yeah, okay, that's one is a little bit too bright. Let me turn that one off. So you can see in the background now on BuddyTown, there are several lights lit. The street lights in BuddyTown are on, and the street lights in the back, they are also on. And even the light of the windmill is on, if you're looking close. So let me see, where is it? So if you're looking at this the view, let me move that one over. So you see that the lights in BuddyTown in several buildings are lit, and that's all done by JMRI. I don't have to do anything for it. It sends the signal to the Arduino Nano, which I programmed for it, and it has a I2C bus to it, and so yeah, let me see. So it makes it a little bit easier for me and more lively. I built. Hello, Sion, GWR Berkeley Junction. Welcome. So I hope you had a good day. So let me show you the lights on the greenhouse and the house itself. Now it is switched on and it automatically goes off again. So this is my test program and I will convert it to so that JMRI can control it as well, the same what it does with Buddytown. So it's gonna be lively. So that is the current, yeah, for November. That is the project which I'm gonna work on to get all the street lights in and get in almost all the buildings the lights in. So yeah, that's it's a lot of work because I need to open up the already built buildings. But yeah, I was able to do that, and buildings which are on the table are, what is it, 25 years? Yeah, 25, yeah, around. I think they are between 25 and 28 years old. So, some of them I broke, but using the right glue, it will help in getting the buildings back. See that there are some exchanges. Okay, when I do my lighting, there will be wires everywhere with switches and knobs and probably even cranks. Well, yeah, well, I have a lot of wires underneath because if you're looking at that at this camera over here, so these are the two servo controllers. For this section only, since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LEDs connected, it is 6 wires going to this controller already. So one for ground and the other one is for the signal. But that's only that section. If I'm gonna check in a hotel in Buddytown, almost every building has its own controller. So you can hardly see that. Let me put that one, that light on. That will be that one and that one. So with these servo drivers, and these servo drivers have 16 pins, so I can connect 16 LED these to it, and then they are controlled individually. That's what's happening on several buildings, that the buildings itself, especially the hotel, which is this hotel over here, that one I put a lot of compartments in, and that one has, I think in total, 14 LEDs, including the street lights. Some of the street lights are connected to the same controller as well. So, but that makes it easier for addressing in JMRI. So that was actually the topics which I had for today. And I see that's already past 9 o'clock or past 10 o'clock. Sorry, 8 o'clock British summertime. And remember, coming weekend, daylight saving changes in Europe. So that means that there will be a 1 week difference in time zones for um, the closet branch. Welcome the closet branch. I was just going to end the stream. You should come in a little bit earlier. But what I wanted to say is, coming weekend from Saturdays to Sunday, daylight saving in Europe changes back to the normal time. So that means that there is for 1 week, um, for 1 week we have a 4 hour, if I'm looking to US Eastern time and UK time, so British of a GMT actually. There is only 4 hours instead of 5 hours. So be aware of that if you're looking for a live stream, because it has a different time if you're in the US and then looking in Europe's live streams. The US will change daylight saving in the week of 4th and 5th of November. So, so let me see, did I miss anything? Well, for you, Closet Branch, I will go on a little bit longer. I will go a little bit longer. So he's going. So Sion is going to make a start on a lower level branch line. Okay, well, that sounds interesting. And Peter, okay, I have to find a box of tube to put in, and then okay, that's for emailing something. Let me see what John said. Very nice. Hi. How many of those street lights will be around the layout? Ooh, ooh. Well, let me count how many I have now. So that is, let me see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 in the back road. Then I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 within Buddytown. I ordered 20 of the ones which are for Codyville. So 20 of these ones. Where is the camera? So 20 of these ones. But I also ordered from the 20 which I have in the back road, another 20 for going the road between Codyville and Buddytown. So only that area alone will have almost 40 streetlights. Hey, I just see that Dwight also joined in. Hello, Dwight. How are you doing? Hour? 1 hour? You mean, yeah, I usually do a live stream of 1 hour. So let me see. Did I miss anything? So Mystic, Wolfsec. Wolfsec says hello. Can't see a street light without thinking 13. Yeah. Well, you're welcome, the Closet Branch, that I'm gonna do a little bit longer, a little bit, not too long, because tomorrow my alarm goes off at 20 minutes past 5 in the morning, and I need to start working at 6 a.m. 13. Well, the 13 from Andy, let me show you the buildings. So if you're looking at this overview of all the buildings, there is no 13 on this board, and he thought that I was superstitious. But 13 is the streetlights. So the streetlights is counted as building number 13 in my layout. So that's where the 13 comes from. So let me see, did I? Oh, you ripped off the layout in a weekend and bought some rolling stock? Okay. Hello, Ivo. Yeah, you missed actually everything from the live stream because I was almost coming to an end, and then the closet branch came in. Thank you, closet branch. The windmill be working overtime to get the power. Well, you know that windmills, as at least the older windmills, almost didn't turn in the night because it's too dangerous. So, but yeah, as soon when I remove Codyville from that platform, so because I can lift this up. When I do that, then I will reach out to the wires because there's only the white wires going there, which is AC, and I'm gonna isolate them. So do a stranded wire around it to protect it from the whole. Are all LEDs? Are they all LED lights? Yes. On that section of the layout, there are all LED lights. And the reason for that is because regular lights, they draw too much current for the servo driver. So these servo drivers, they are connected to a 5-volt bus. You can also put power here, but that is if you really have a servo driven to it. But this board cannot provide that much of current, so I'm using LEDs, and those are actually SMD LEDs. Let me show you. You can buy them in strips, and I just cut them, and I added a resistor to it for protection. There are solder pads here where you can put them on, and then since it has an adhesive at the back, you can just put it on paper or at the ceiling or wherever you want to have it, and that's what I did with the greenhouses. But yeah, let me show you the test which I did. So let me move the camera a little bit over here. So I started to work on this section over here to add lights. These are all existing buildings, and the buildings I took them apart to add lights to it. I also wrote a small testing program so that I can test the lights. So if I'm gonna add 2400, let me actually show you that. So here you see a list, building 21B and building 24. The B accidentally came there. So, but if I'm gonna enter 2400, you can hardly see it, but that's at the top. And if I hit enter, then the lights in the house at the ground floor will go on and it will go off. If I do it for the greenhouses, if I take the left greenhouse, which is 2404, then, sorry, that's 2403, the shed is 2404. You see that the light in the shed goes on. The 2403, then the lights in the greenhouse go on. So, and you can have this all run by JMRI. The same what's happening in the background with Buddytown. So, and I'm currently changing all the buildings. I'm tearing them partially apart so that I can add the LEDs to it. Some buildings, they don't have a ground floor and upper floor. They are all open inside. So I'm using black paper to make compartments. And also I'm using black paper so that it doesn't shine through and it doesn't shine through the walls. And then I add the LEDs to that and then drill a hole into the building or into the bottom, and then I can move the cables around. The same what I did here. Let me lower that. You see that there are several cables here. So here are the cables from another building, which is just around the corner here. That's building number 21B. And I added lights in there, and they are called 2114. Unfortunately, with this camera angle, you hardly can't see it, but it's the ground floor, and then 2115, which is the top floor, and you see that that light goes on as well. So I use and so in that way I can individually control all LEDs on my layout, and I can do that with JMRI. So I will build up a new set for JMRI so that everything which is in the 20 range is then for Codyville, and everything what is in the which is below 20, that is Buddytown. So, but yeah, that's actually it for today. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream. So not much trains running. I had one train running, which cleaned the track a little bit, so I can do some other testing there. So, but I would like to thank everybody for joining in. Next week, the live stream, as I said, due to changes of daylight saving time for the US, will be at 1 o'clock instead of 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight. And thank you, the closet branch. I'm still human. I make a lot of a lot of troubles and mistakes too. So, but yeah, thank you everybody. Hope you enjoy the show. And if you already did not already, please give me a thumbs up. And otherwise, if you just hit the thumbs up. And if you hit it twice, hit it again. So thank you everybody, and we'll see you in the next stream or in the next video. Bye everybody.